So hello YouTubers, Ran55 coming at you with a new game. This is Silent Hunter 4. It's a game that's been out for a long time, I think since about 2004, 2007, something like that. Lots of mods have been made for the game to improve its authenticity, difficulty, and historical accuracy. And I am running, as you can see here, with the Real Fleet Boat update. And I'm going to be doing my first ever patrol in a submarine. Okay, so here we are in the game setup. Let's go back here. We're going to do an American campaign, and using a tool called Random Name Generator, I came up with the name of Steve Underwood. So that'll be our skipper. He is a Naval Academy graduate. He's been operating S-boats out of Groton, Connecticut, where they've been training submarine commanders to move out into their submarines. And because of the onset of hostilities after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, he has been called up to active duty, and he has been stationed in the Philippines out of Manila. So that's the background on Steve Underwood. We're starting in 1941, and we are going to operate out of the Asiatic Fleet out of, like I said, Manila in the Philippines. And I want to start with a real old boat, the S-18. These were leftover boats from the end of World War I. These are boats that were built back in the, I think the oldest one was that served in World War II, was built in 1920, I believe, and notoriously poor boats. They had lots of mechanical problems. They were constantly breaking down. I think the only place that they were used initially at the beginning of the war was the Philippines, as well as the Aleutian Islands up in Alaska. They were not stationed in Pearl Harbor. So we're going to be doing the S-18 class. We're going to change this to hard. And we're going to start out with the least amount of renowned at 1,000. Renowned is basically the credits you earn by doing patrols, sinking ships, and having success. And then the renown that you earn allows you to upgrade your ship and your crew as you play the game.
Gentlemen, as you already know, we are at war. I quote the President of the United States. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The attack has effectively eliminated our entire battleship force for the time being. As a consolation, it has failed to catch any of our aircraft carriers in port, while the submarines and fuel reserves have escaped unharmed. During the past years, the Japanese military was engaged in a seemingly endless war against China, badly needing oil and other raw materials. Since we halted the trade with Japan, they schemed to seize the oil and mineral-rich East Indies and Southeast Asia. A Japanese attack into the Indies, Malaya, and the Philippines was expected, and plans prepared for it. But obviously, we have not prepared enough for an attack of this magnitude. The attack against Malaya has materialized yesterday, and last night the Japanese forces also attacked Hong Kong, Guam, the Philippines, and Wake Island. This morning, the Japanese continued with an attack on Midway. The Japanese offensive is extending throughout the Pacific, with the submarine force left mostly to itself. We need to act accordingly. For the time being, we will conduct operations as follows. Boats based in Pearl Harbor will patrol in Japanese home waters and also reconnoiter the Marshall Islands, as it's presumed that Japanese forces are massing in that archipelago for a second attack on our bases. Manila-based boats will deploy to guard the vital island of Luzon against approach by enemy forces. Individual patrol orders will be received from your commander.
So that introduction actually gives what I think is an excellent overview of the situation at the beginning of World War II for America. and it sets the stage for the adventures we're going to have on board our submarine. So welcome aboard, and on my next video we'll go off on our first patrol. We'll see you soon.